Welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to start off by saying that this week I royally fucked up. I did get to workouts, but my food was just horrible. I have the willpower of a gnat, and when you add that to my husband, who has less than the willpower of a gnat, we're a horrible buddy system for avoiding bad food. It just takes one of us to be like, you know what sounds good? Some ice cream or some McDonald's, or hey, let's get Wiener Schnitzel for dinner. And the other one's like, oh yeah, sure, that sounds amazing. I did manage to say once, like, you shouldn't be looking for cookies at 10 o'clock at night. But besides that, yeah, we're shitty at keeping each other accountable. So that's something that we need to work on. Let's put a little check by that one. Anyway, I did go to all my XFits. I did not run last Thursday. I was so excited. I went running last Tuesday. I was back in the game. I even got my husband to say that he would start running with me on Tuesday, Thursdays, because he's a little scared that because I'm the slow one in the group, I'll get left behind, and it's really dark in the mornings right now. But we're affected by the fires here in California, and our air quality is atrocious. And right now, like, even looking outside, it's just like you can't even see. It's just a thick haze. So we have our good days and we have our bad days. But last Thursday was not a good day. My running group decided to just go get coffee instead of chancing it. And there went my run. So I had just gone back into it. I was so proud of myself. And then, you know, I can't really complain too much because I'm just dealing with some smoke and people have lost everything. So I don't want to sound like, a pretentious bitch, but it threw my momentum off a little bit, but not enough to stop me. And I feel bad about the fires. But yeah, we're all dealing with a bunch of smoke here and it's gotten bad. Everything's canceled for outside stuff. Anyway, I did make it to XFit. We moved all our workouts indoors. I can't even remember what Wednesday was, but I probably have a picture of it, so I'll put it up here. And I made it Friday. Also, can't remember. Oh, Wednesday was a half mile of lunges. That's what that was. And that was horrible. That was the first day that we actually had issues with smoke, but because we were in the morning, we didn't realize it yet because you just think it's a little overcast. But we had to do half mile lunges and my ass hurt for the rest of the week. Like I couldn't walk. It was horrible. But I'm trying to build a butt. I don't really have one. I have a flat, non-existent ass, and anything that's going to help me build up some muscle and get somewhat of a booty back there, I'm happy with. So half mile lunges, yes, we did it. Then I did not go running on Thursday, and I remember now thinking maybe that was for the best because my legs did not work the next day. I avoided my stairs. I pretty much crawled up them for a few days. But we went back Thursday and I got to do weights. I love doing weights. We were doing power cleans and I did take a video of that. I'll put that in right here. So we had a whole workout of, I went really light on these, by the way. I did 5 power cleans, and then you do 10 front squats and 15 sumo deadlifts in 90 seconds. And then you had 90 seconds to take a break, and then we did it again. We did 5 rounds. Because of my knee, I have not been able to squat with weight. I can only get, maybe a few inches down. So I went really light because I've been very excited that I've been able to squat with just my body weight. I wasn't even able to do that for like a year. I can now squat all the way down. I'm very excited about that. I didn't want to push my knee too hard, so I went with a tech bar, which is only 11 pounds, and black weights, which are 10 each. So put that together, and that's 31 pounds. So I was only, 10, 20, and 11 is 31, yeah. There's a lot of math in doing weights. Anyway, so 31 pounds wasn't too bad. I was able to squat fully down. I did all rounds. I finished 10 seconds before we were supposed to be done on each one. And it killed me. Unfortunately, my gym's been having connection issues with the MyZone, and once it's pulled off my belt, it's stuck in their system. So I don't have the MyZone to prove it, but my ass was working like red zone all the way. Hopefully they'll get that up and the workouts will get pulled out from there and I'll get my points awarded to me. But at the time, I don't have any proof besides my word. So trust me, I was working my ass off. And then after we did that, we decided to weight up and just start power cleaning. And every time you were able to do it, you added like 5-10 pounds and kept moving your way up. So I PR'd at 95 pounds and I was able to squat it, but I almost didn't get out of that squat. That was a treacherous one. So I took my 5-pound weights off, so went down to 85 pounds, and that's what's in the video is me doing the 85-pound one. Anyway, I did not go to class on Saturday. I was still really sore from the previous ones. Nor did I go Sunday, although we did get stuff around the house done. But I did go back to class yesterday, and it was all like arms and shoulders, and it's just starting to hit me right now. Like in the last hour, things have started to stiffen up and get sore, and I'm like, oh, there it is. You know, you have about 24 hours where you think, oh, my muscles are just a little tired, and you know, I guess that workout wasn't as bad as I thought, you know, I've escaped. And then about, I would say 30 hours, the soreness starts hitting and the stiffness, and you're like, ooh. So you work out on a Tuesday morning or a Monday morning, and then it'll hit you, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon. That's the way it goes. Anyway, the air was actually pretty clear over the weekend and yesterday, and we got all excited. The fires are getting more under control, although not fully contained. It's cooled down, so we were like, oh, the air quality is finally amazing again. So we went running this morning. I switched to a 2-3 and managed to do really well. I'll put that up here. I went with a friend of mine who does races like every weekend, and she kept me running pretty fast, although we need to walk faster on our walk intervals. Because my race is coming up and I'm not as trained up as I wanted to be, I'm going to accelerate this a little bit. I'll keep the 2-3 until for Thursday, and then I'll move it to a 2.5, 2.5, so a half and half on next week, and then I'll try to move it to a 3-2, which is where I wanted to be for the race, and try to train with that until race time, and hopefully I'll PR. So fingers crossed, we're gonna work on that. Anyway, but I did get running today, then I had to go work in my daughter's classroom, and then it's been one thing after another, and I'm exhausted. So like I said, some bad decisions were made. One of them was last night. I was exhausted. I had to drive my kids around a bunch, and as we were driving around, my daughter saw McDonald's, and she loves their chicken nuggets, and she was like, ooh, chicken nuggets, Mom, let's get chicken nuggets. And I was like, no, we're gonna eat healthy. And but that stuck in my head because McDonald's fries are like crack to me, and I just started my period yesterday, and all you women know, you got your food, and my food is freaking McDonald's fries and Oreos and Starbucks Frappuccinos, but McDonald's fries. So last night my husband was like, so what are you making for dinner? And I'm like, how about we pick up some McDonald's? And Willpower of a Gnat said, sure, that sounds amazing. So anyway, McDonald's, we had Chinese food over the weekend. I went to a birthday party, had a big old piece of cake and some ribs, and bad decisions were made. So, but you know, every day is a brand new start. Every day is a new opportunity to be healthy and do the right thing. So we'll just say that last week was bad decisions. Not all of them. I ate healthy. You know, I made a few dinners that were right on point. But my calories were always way over what I wanted to be. I'm still having trouble with snacking in the afternoon. My son started up a new gym, and although he gets out a half hour earlier than before, it's still 8 o'clock at night, which means he's not home until like 8:30 at the earliest. So that's when we're eating dinner. And when you eat lunch at 12 and you eat dinner at 8:30, you get a little hungry in there, especially when you've been working out. So I start stuffing my face. And then I'm actually full when dinner comes around because hey, maybe I ate a huge snack around 4, and but I feel like I need to eat dinner, so I eat that. It just food is my downfall. So I've got my workouts under control, but I don't have my food under control. So that is what I need to work on. I've logged in faithfully to my Fitness Pal for like 2.5 years, maybe going on 3. Yeah, something like that. So I know exactly how bad I've been on every single day. But now I need to be a little more accountable to that. So that's what I'm working on now. And I guess I will check in with you next week where I can hopefully say bad decisions were not made and I have made some progress. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.